Hey, my name's Hunter Sills, and today I'm going to be talking about AR and VR technology in Japan. So, what is AR and VR? So, augmented reality is the overlaying of digital content, such as images, sounds, or data, and it's relaying it or it's overlaying it onto the real world in real time so that we can experience that. And then virtual reality is computer generated environments for users to be interacted or to interact with and be immersed in. What I think of is the gaming industry, how they have specific games that are VR games, and that's exactly what it's doing is putting the user in the computer generated environment. So, who is using AR and VR? Some of the current jobs you can find out there are developers for it, um, develop the immersive experiences using programming techniques. Think of the gaming industry or simulation or even tourism. A digital reality content creator, campaign for your company to gain them next level exposure. Um, that's how marketing is being done. Some today is through virtual tours and virtual experiences. And then the future, the healthcare can be seen as a opportunity for this technology, um, such as surgical simulations, VR assisted therapy, and immersive rehab programs. Um, and then a future job opportunity would be AI integration specialist, creating these advanced simulations with AI as a partner to make existing ones better and then new programs also. So, where are they using AR and VR? I did mine in Japan, so they're using it in Tokyo. For one, it's known as the hub for the innovation, um, and they're working on projects in Tokyo of creating digital twins of the city. Companies like Psychic VR Lab, they've demonstrated applications where geospatial data allows users to interact with digital objects in the real world, which is really cool. And then Azu, they're also integrating this technology for tourism to improve that area of their economy and to enhance visitors and their experiences. So JCube, I'm going to do a SWOT analysis on them. They are a cloud-based solutions company that deals with AR and VR technology. So their strengths are they have expertise in development, their proprietary products, Multiverse and WeRender. These provide scalable solutions for applications, making JCube a leader in the field. And they also have a global presence. They have representatives worldwide, so that leads to talent retention and acquisition. For their weaknesses, they have limited brand recognition. So even though they have a global presence compared to the larger companies like Sony, not a whole lot of people know about them. And they're dependent on very niche markets. Heavy reliance on those markets might limit their business to broader consumers and broader markets. The opportunities that they can have is to be able to expand their applications, growing adoption of AR and VR, like I discussed in healthcare. This provides an opportunity for them to expand their cloud based solutions and develop new ones. And then government support for innovation. So, Japan, they have a focus on advancing digital tech, um, and this could provide funding or support for JCube in Japan, which would be a huge asset to them. And then threats they have intense competition in the space and cybersecurity risks. With the expansion of products and solutions, like the opportunities would suggest that JCube do, they will also face increased risks of cyber attacks and data getting hacked into. So, when is mass adoption and what could that look like? So, right now, less than 10% of the population use AR and VR technology due to the limited app content and lack of compelling use cases. Um, there are some recent applications, such as Apple Vision Pro, which are expected to accelerate the adoption within the business world. But this technology is shifting toward professional applications rather than mass consumer use, and that's why I look for a clearer answer to be made in 2030s, as we can see more of this technology being used in everyday life rather than just um, primarily in businesses. So, how can AR and VR help SDG 2, which is the responsible uh, production and consumption um, goal? So, in Japan, this is one that they particularly struggle on, so that's why I chose it. Um, First thing that the technology can do is create consumer awareness campaigns. So, AR applications could simulate the environment um, of what society could really look like if things got out of hand with the things that Japan struggles with. Like they have a huge amount of plastic waste, and they overuse that some materials. So you can create an application which will hopefully get people's attention and cause them to make a change. And then corporate training. So VR tools could train employees on sustainable production methods, waste reduction strategies, and most corporate training programs are just reading from a computer screen and not getting a whole lot out of it. But if you add VR tools to enhance the training, then employees would probably learn better and retain that information better. So now for two truths, one lie. Comment below which one you think is the lie here. Japan's AR and VR market is expected to grow, reaching in US dollars 8.7 billion by 2033. AR and VR technologies are increasingly used in healthcare and tourism, and most of Japan's AR VR growth is driven by infrastructure projects rather than gaming or entertainment. And here are my citations. Have a great day.